guys, Stan here, back with another guitar lesson, and today I'm going to show you guys how I play Question by System of a Down. This is a fun one. First thing that we're going to want to do is make sure we have it tuned correctly. So this song is in drop C. The notes of drop C are as follows: C, G, C, F, A, D. For the fingerstyle and kind of that main part of the song, that's actually in E standard, but the way I'm going to teach you is how to play that just in drop C. So I'm going to be using a capo on the 2nd fret. Again, I'll show you how to play that if you want to have two guitars with two different tunings. Now that we got the capo on here to mimic that E standard tuning, we're going to play that intro finger picking lick. What's important to note is this is in the time signature of 9/8, so that's going to feel like 3 triplets. So 1 triplet, 2 triplet, 3 triplet. Make sure you really feel those accents because it's gonna feel a little bit weird with how the pattern goes. So we're gonna play that at tempo here. So now I'm gonna play that much slower. And again, you could play that with a pick. I find that to be extremely difficult, and this really lends itself to finger picking, but you could play it either way. Again, if you were going to have your guitar tuned to E standard, you would take this shape here with the open strings and just move that down 1 full step, or it would be 2 frets. All right, on to the main riff of the song. This is going to change time signatures, and this is going to be a theme throughout the song. This is actually going to be in 5/4. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Which is really cool that they transition between 9/8 and 5/4 here. So we'll play that at tempo. Now we're going to play that a little bit slower. The next part of that riff is going to do a little bit of a gallop with the same notes, just a little bit more rhythmic flair to it. And we'll play that at tempo. And again, I'm doing a little bit more palm muting in there just to give it a little bit of chunk, and I think they do that in the original version. We'll play that slower now. Alright, then it goes back into the main section, so we're again switching from 5/4 back to 9/8. So behind the covers, the intro finger picking lick is going to continue to play, and what I do here is mimic the bass line as I play this. So we'll play that at tempo. Alright, now we're going to play that a little bit slower. So as that main riff is going between the B and the F sharp, it actually switches back to 3/4 for 2 bars, and the finger picking riff changes to this. So I'll play it at tempo. Now we'll play that slowly. So I'm going to play that now, stringing them together so you can see how the time signature transitions between it. It's really important that you maintain that feel. Really cool. So we're going to move into the pre-chorus, and that's going to stay in the 3/4 time signature. So we're going to play that main riff at tempo. And again, I'm adding a little bit of flair, adding an upper extension on those. If you were to play it exactly like the record, it's just gonna be... But again, I wanted to add a little bit of interest in there since I didn't have Serge singing an awesome melody over the top there. All right, we'll play that a little bit slower now. The finger-picking guitar, which is an E standard, is also playing along with that. So here are the chords that are being played behind that. We'll play that slowly now. Now we're on to the chorus, which is just straight up rocking. So we'll play that at tempo. Now we'll play that slower. Hardest part for me without the vocals is remembering how many times they play it. So I think the secret number is 6. So while the chorus is happening, there's a really cool line that's happening under the vocals. On my version of the tune that mimics the vocals, it's kind of this mandolin sounding part. So I'm going to play that here, attempt to play that at tempo. And then basically the verse, the pre-chorus, and the chorus just repeat straight up. So you've already learned 2/3 of the song. All right, then we go into the bridge section, which is going to go back to that main riff. And then it's going to transition into the chugs. So then Darian goes into straight 16th notes, just copying that same riff. We'll try to do it close to tempo. This is really hard to do on an acoustic guitar, so hopefully you're learning this on an electric. And again, that's in 5/4. We'll play that slowly now. And then we go to straight madness here. So he's doing this gallop that is really hard to do again on the acoustic. So we'll try to do that at tempo. Now we're going to play that slowly. Just make sure you really focus on the rhythm and the space in there. And then the song ends back with that main intro riff. And that is how you play the song Question by System of a Down. I hope you guys enjoyed this guitar lesson. If you did, leave a like, comment, maybe even consider subscribing to the channel. Let me know what song you'd like me to do in my next lesson. I'll catch you on the next one.